Today we are ranking every Pokemon card worth investing in 2024 from Sword and Shield's Chilling Reign. Everybody knows this set for its terrible pull rates and for its big fire chicken. But I'm here to tell you that this set is so much more. I don't think I'm going out on a limb here by saying that this is one of the best sets in the Sword and Shield era that never gets talked about. And by the end of this video, there's one thing I think we can all agree on. This is by far the best waifu set that we have looked at to date, and it's not even close. I'm not gonna keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's jump into this one. Let's get spicy. Alright people, today we're going to be looking at Chilling Reign, and hopefully I've edited everything out and there's no footage of me yelling at my dog, right? If you know, you know. Check out the Evolving Skies tier list video and you'll see what's happening. Also, before we get started guys, I just want to say it's a huge week for us. We are doing a promotion stream with sports clips on Dixie Highway here in Louisville, Kentucky, but we will be going live on YouTube from 10 to 2. It's gonna be like this huge event. We're celebrating the 20th anniversary of Sports Clips on Dixie Highway. We are the centerpiece of it all. So we're gonna be giving away a bunch of slabs, okay? I got a stack of slabs we're gonna be giving away in store and live on the stream. So make sure you're there, make sure you're hanging out with us. It will be greatly appreciated. Let's get started. Up first, we have the Volcanion V full art, okay? And this bad boy is sitting at 286 ungraded, 2 sales per week. Grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $14.50 at 6 sales per year. Off to a slow start on this one, guys. We are unfortunately starting off with a dog water. And now we have the Blaziken V full art. So this set is massively based around Blaziken and the 3 legendary birds. Hopefully this one is a lot better. The Blaziken V is sitting at 414 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8 though, 20 bucks, 3 sales per year. That's not terrible. And a PSA 10 is $39 at 1 sale per week. So that's pretty good. All right, guys, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in better be a 10. I think that is the only way we can make money on this card is if it is a PSA 10. And now we have the Ice Rider Kyrex V full art, and it's sitting at $4 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, 0 zip nada, and a PSA 10 is $13.80 at 5 sales per year. Honestly, guys, I thought this set would start off way better. I didn't think it was going to be this bad off the bat. We have the Blaziken, but we have another dog water. And now we're going to look at the Celebi V full art, and this bad boy is at $5.49 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, 15 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $26 at 1 sale per week. I know it's screaming dog water. It's underneath that $30 threshold for a PSA 10 to go up into cool ungraded, but I'm going to slide it up there just because Celebi is a fairly popular Pokemon, and I don't think you should just throw this card away. And now we have the Zeraora V full art. I freaking love this card. The back, so like every once in a while, Pokemon will do something different with their backgrounds on full arts instead of just that like normal, just base color. This one is really good, honestly. I really like this one. Ungraded, this thing is sitting at $6 at 2 sales per week. Grade 8, $10.50, but a PSA 10 is 50 bucks at 2 sales per month. So volume's a little bit lower on this, but I do like the $50 threshold. Definitely gonna slide this into better be a 10 for sure. And honestly, if you notice, even with the Celebi, and honestly the rest of them too, now I'm looking at them, for some whatever reason, Sword and Shield Pokemon, they decided to take the full art backgrounds a little bit up in level on this set. I don't know why, because I feel like the ones we've looked at before, there was some, obviously, right, that had different kind of backgrounds, but for the most part, it's just that generic, basic background. But for these, I mean, honestly, they look pretty good. And now we have the Galarian Rapidash V full art, and man, this card, this Pokemon in general, I think is a sleeper of the generation. I think this card is going to come out very on top. It's a unicorn, okay? It's a freaking unicorn. I don't know how you can justify a unicorn not being worth money at some point, and honestly the artworks are pretty good on these cards. So this thing's sitting at $8 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, $12.50, and a PSA 10 is $41 at 2 sales per month. So once again, the volume's a little bit lower, the price is a little bit higher. I like that. Definitely gonna slide this into better be a 10, no question about it. I think that's the only way you can make money on this card if there's an opportunity. And now we're looking at the first of our 3 legendary birds. This is the Galarian Articuno V full art. Once again, the full art background is phenomenal, and we're sitting at $6.46 ungraded, 3 sales per week, grade 8, $17.50, and a PSA 10 is $37 at 1 sale per month. So that's pretty good, guys. It's gonna be another one that it's not screaming better be a 10, but I think that it's a legendary bird. For me, I would feel pretty confident having this thing in a 10 to get rid of either now or later. And now we have the Shadow Rider V Full Art, and this bad boy is $3 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $26.91 at 1 sale per month. So this one's a little bit lower. So this one is not going to, it's not quite the dog water, because this one was at like 14 bucks. I'm definitely going to slide this one into ungraded. I'm curious if you guys like the Shadow Rider more or the Ice Rider. Just going off of the prices, it seems like the Shadow Rider is the more popular. And now we have the Sandaconda V Full Art, and once again, the background goes with the Pokemon. I really like this thing. It looks really good, but the price is just Ungraded, $2.53, 2 sales per week. Grade 8, 11 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $17 at 1 sale per month. Unfortunately for Sandaconda, I don't think it's a very hype Pokemon. I don't think a lot of people like it, and it's just going to be absolutely dog water. Now we have our second of the legendary birds, and we have the Moltres V, and I love this card. I love this card. You're going to see this throughout the set. Once we get later on into the alt arts at the end, the Galarian Moltres V is one of my favorite alt arts in Sword and Shield. But here at the full art, we got $9.55 ungraded, 3 sales per week. Grade 8, 14 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $35 at 1 sale per week. So the volume's higher on this, but the price is a little bit lower. And I'm really shocked by this because card's fire. I'm not gonna lie, no puns intended. I know, guys, it's another one that screams cool ungraded, but I'm gonna go ahead and slide this one up into Better Be a 10 with this Articuno brother, because I think that you can't go wrong with these at a 10. And now we have the Galarian Zapdos V, and this bad boy sitting at $5.50 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, 10 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $32 at 1 sale per month. All right, guys, this is going to fall in the same category as the other legendary birds in Better Be a 10. And now we have the Galarian Slowking V Full Art, and it's sitting at $4.88 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $32.25 at 1 sale per month. This thing is really, really close price-wise to the Zapdos. I think it's right on the money, actually. But I don't think it has the same appeal as the Zapdos does. So I'm going to only slide it in cool and graded. It's not dog water, but I'm going to slide it into cool and graded. I don't know it's something that you need to have, but it'd be cool if you did. Now we have the Liepard V Full Art, and this thing is sitting at $2.99 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, 0, and a PSA 10 is $19.42 at 6 sales per year. Just doesn't have the volume. It doesn't have the price. Unfortunately, this kitty cat is dog water. I love Metagross V, and now we're gonna look at his full art. It's sitting at $3.74 ungraded, 3 sales per week, grade 8, 5 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $29 at 1 sale per month. Once again, guys, this is another one where I'm just gonna go ahead and slide in cool and graded. Not quite dog water for me, because Metagross is a fairly popular Pokemon. It's nothing crazy, but it does have a fan base behind it. And now we got the Strong Boy V sitting at $3 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, $5.50, and a PSA 10 is 21 bucks at 5 sales per year. Unfortunately, guys, this one is absolutely dog water. And now we're looking at the Blissey V Full Art, and this thing is sitting at $4.49 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, 0 zip nada, and a PSA 10 is 30 bucks at 1 sale per month. The volume's not completely terrible. It's over the $30 threshold. I have to put it in cool and graded. All right, guys, we have our first full art trainer, and this bad boy is sitting at $3.99 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, 11 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $29 at 3 sales per year. I almost got happy about the $29, but the 3 sales per year, At the 3 sales per year under the $30 threshold, I'm sorry, but I'm definitely going to slide this bad boy in dog water. And now we have Avery sitting at $6 ungraded, 1 sale per day. That's really good. Grade 8, $11.50, and a PSA 10 is $29.05 at 2 sales per month. So that's interesting. I like that a lot, actually. So this is kind of a two-way. I'm going to go ahead and slide this in cool ungraded, but you could definitely sell this one right now. Now we have the Doctor Full Art sitting at $6.77 ungraded, 1 sale per day. You know what I'm thinking? I've noticed looking at this set. I think there's a lot of waifus in this set. I think there's a lot of waifus. Grade 8, $15, 1 sale per year. PSA 10 is $40 at 2 sales per month. I'm definitely going to go ahead and slide this into a Better Be a 10 just because I think the waifu aspect and it seems like it's gaining some traction. So that's my reasoning behind that. And now we got Karen's Conviction sitting at $13.50 ungraded, 3 sales per week. That's pretty good. Grade 8, $14.25, and a PSA 10 is 40 bucks at 1 sale per week. Holy crap. All right, I'm definitely going to slide this in a Better Be a 10 because I think that's where it deserves to be. I know it's at the $40 threshold. It could go in a sale right now. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all if you made a bunch of money off selling these bad boys. I will say, I think it's fairly hard to pull because I don't think we've ever pulled this from Chillin' Rain. We've opened quite a bit. Now we got Flannery. I don't know if that's how you say it or not. Set at $16 ungraded, 3 sales per week, 1572 at a grade 8, and 5549 at 2 sales per month. That's pretty good. I had a feeling that she was going to be better be a 10 just because she's pretty popular. Definitely going to be there. No questions about that. And now we got Brawly sitting at 299 ungraded, 3 sales per week, grade 8, 10 bucks, and a PSA 10 is 22 at 1 sale per month. Nothing blowing me away there. I'm sorry, Brawly, but you are definitely dog water. Now we're looking at Agatha Harkness sitting at 448 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, 0 zip, nada, and a PSA 10 is $25.99 at 3 sales per year. Unfortunately, Agatha, I just don't think you're very popular. You are, my friend, dog water. And now we're gonna look at Melanie, little thick waifu, sitting at 550 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, 10 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $30 at 1 sale per week. The 1 sale per week, that is oddly strange, high volume. Definitely can't put it in dog water. I'm gonna put it in cool and graded, but it definitely could easily be better be a 10 because Melanie she's fairly popular, right? And now we got Honey, and I have no idea how this card made it into a Pokemon set because I have so many thoughts about this. $6 ungraded, 3 sales per week, grade 8, $7.95, PSA 10 is 50 bucks at 2 sales per month. That's crazy. Did not expect this thing to have $50 threshold, so it's automatically going to be in better be a 10 with the 2 sales per month. It's not the greatest, but it's better. You know, it's getting sales. And then we got this guy sitting at 752 ungraded, 2 sales per week. Wait a minute. Grade 8, 1360, and a PSA 10 is $30 at 1 sale per month. Wow, man, holy crap. Okay, so the $30 at 1 sale per month is kind of crazy, but I'm gonna go ahead and slide it in the sale right now. I think you sell this bad boy for $8.50, 9 bucks all day long. This is by far the best trainer set we've looked at so far. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure from what I can remember, I don't think we've looked at this many full art trainers and it been this good. So this chick is sitting at $9.55 ungraded, 3 sales per week, grade 8, $17, and a oh my God, that's really good. PSA 10 is $56 at 1 sale per week. This is 100% textbook, better be a 10, and the 1 sale per week is insane. And holy crap, we got Clara sitting at $20 ungraded, 3 sales per week, grade 8, 20 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $52 at 1 sale per week. That is excellent. This is by far the best trainers we've looked at so far since we started looking at this. And I have to put this at better be 10, no question. And now we're gonna be looking at Caitlin's full art, and it is also sitting at $20 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, $22, and a PSA 10 is $51.50 at 1 sale per week. Holy moly, and it's up $4.98. I gotta look at this. Oh, it's actually down some. So it did, oh my God, this thing got all the way to $142. Why? Definitely sliding Caitlin into better be a 10. There's no question about that. I mean, it looks to be really solid. And now we're looking at some rainbows, baby. We got the Metagross VMAX rainbow sitting at $10 ungraded, 2 sales per week. Grade 8, 26 bucks. And a PSA 10 is $50 at 2 sales per month. Let's freaking go, baby. I love rainbows. Guys, I think we're going to look back at the Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield era, and rainbows are going to end up being the low-key sleepers of the era to where they're actually worth a lot of money. Like if you think about it back then, like a lot of people didn't like e-readers and stuff like that, and now they're just exploding in price. I think the rainbows could be that for this era. Not to the prices that the e-readers are, of course, but like that little sneak up, like no one liked them now. Later, they end up being really good. I know not everybody doesn't like them, but there was a majority of people that did not like rainbows. There's a reason why they didn't have them in Scarlet and Violet. But Metagross is 100% better be a 10. And now we're looking at the Blaziken VMAX Rainbow, sitting at $14 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, $18, and a PSA 10 is $45 at 1 sale per week. It's strange that the Blaziken's less than the Metagross, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this in better be a 10 for sure. And now we got the Strong Boy Rainbow sitting at $4.69 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, 10 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $30 at 1 sale per month. Not quite dog water, but it's definitely cool and graded, not good enough to be in better be a 10. Now we're looking at the Sandaconda VMAX Rainbow, and this bad boy is sitting at $7.41 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is setting at $26.54 at 1 sale per month, so not the greatest. So with the Sandaconda, with this sitting at the $7 mark and a not very good PSA mark, this is definitely going to go into sale right now. And now we're looking at the Ice Rider Rainbow, and this thing is sitting at $8.45 ungraded, 2 sales per week, $6 a grade 8, and $26 at a PSA 10 at 1 sale per month. This is another textbook sale right now for sure. The PSA number just isn't enticing to me. The volume's not enticing to me, so I would say sell it right now. And now we're looking at the Slow King VMAX Rainbow, and it's sitting at $6.90 ungraded, 2 sales per week, so pretty decent. Grade 8, $10, and a PSA 10. So this one's closer at $28, 2 sales per month. So that's kind of interesting. That one kind of puts me in a pickle. So this one is definitely going to go ahead and go and sell right now as well. I know the PSA price is still going up a little bit, but it's not quite at that $30 threshold. The volume's a little better, but I think it's still better to just go ahead and sell this thing right now. And now we have the Shadow Rider VMAX Rainbow sitting at $8 ungraded, 2 sales per week, 0 grade 8s, but a PSA 10 is $31 at 1 sale per month. So the volume's going a little bit higher, and the PSA price is creeping up as well. Actually, it's down $5. That's interesting. So with this one, guys, I think this is another safe bet to just go ahead and throw and sell right now. I think that it's just there's no reason to hold on to this one. And now we have the Celebi VMAX Rainbow sitting at $9.80 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8 none. Okay, this is interesting. A PSA 10 is $34.50 at 1 sale per week. So that's kind of crazy, actually. So this one is kind of like telling me it's a sell right now or cool ungraded, but I think I'm going to not go with either one. I think I'm going to go ahead and slide this one into better be a 10 because I think it's a worthy card to have at a 10. Now we got the Rainbow Agatha. Man, she looks menacing. She's sitting at $4.47 ungraded, 2 sales per week, 0 grade 8s, and a PSA 10 is $43 at 4 sales per year. So not a lot of volume. I think I know where I'm gonna go with this. So Agatha is going to definitely slide into cool ungraded. Her sell right now price isn't high enough, but the PSA price, even though the volume's really low, is warranted for cool ungraded. And now we're looking at the Avery Rainbow, and it's sitting at $7 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, 0 zip, nada. But a PSA 10 is $34 at 1 sale per month. This is another one, guys, that I think it's better to hold on to than sell right now. I'm going to slide it into cool ungraded. And now we have the Rainbow Caitlin. Let's see if her rainbow is worth as much as her regular full art. It's sitting at $7.82 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, $6, and a PSA 10 is $35 at 1 sale per month. So not quite. But this is another one, guys, that screams sell right now, but I'm going to slide it into cool ungraded because I think it's more, I think there's a better chance that this does better in the future than what it's doing right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in cool ungraded. Hold on. That bad boy. And now we have the Rainbow Karen's Conviction sitting at $6.30 ungraded, 3 sales per week, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $40 at 1 sale per month. So that's interesting. Guys, this is another one that's going to creep up in the cool ungraded, and it's very interesting that the dog waters aren't as prevalent and it's kind of more of a cool ungraded, and we're seeing it with the rainbows. As we're getting older in the Sword and Shield set, the rainbows are starting to become more valuable because early on, remember, they were absolute dog water. They weren't good unless it was a really popular Pokemon, especially the trainers. So it's nice to see that the further back we're going, the more value they're gaining. And now we're looking at the Clara Rainbow at $7.28 ungraded, 3 sales per week. Grade 8, $8.50, and a PSA 10 is coming in at $43 at 1 sale per week. So that's actually really good. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and slide the Rainbow Clara into better be a 10. I think the numbers is close enough. I think she's popular enough that she can get slid up there. And now we're going to look at the Rainbow Doctor sitting at $8.55 ungraded, 3 sales per week, 0 grade 8s, and a PSA 10 is $18.50 at 1 sale per month. So that is not a very good number at all. The volume is oddly, like, normally when a price is this low, you don't see the volume that relatively high. So that's kind of interesting. But I know where we're going with this. Guys, this is 100% textbook sell right now. And now we're on Rainbow Flannery or whatever you want. Flannery, I don't know how you want to say this. Feel free to make fun of me in the comments. $6.97 ungraded, 3 sales per week, grade 8, $13.50, and a PSA 10 is $24.50 at 1 sale per month. So very similar. The ungraded number is not as high. I mean, you could call it $7 for sure. Let's see where it goes. Guys, this is gonna be another one we're gonna slide into sell right now. Holy moly, so this is very interesting. It's kind of crazy to see how we've evolved as we've gotten older with the sets. And now we're looking at the Rainbow Melanie sitting at $8.50 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $40 at 1 sale per month. So that's interesting. So for the Melanie, I'm gonna go ahead and slide her into better be a 10. I think she's popular enough little waifu with the $40 threshold. I think you're safe there. Now we got Panea or whatever you want to call her, $6 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, $10.50, and a PSA 10 is $30 at 1 sale per month. So her sell right now price is not blowing away. It is a $6 threshold, but her PSA price is at $30. So I'm gonna slide her in cool ungraded. Now we got this guy sitting at $6 ungraded, 2 sales per week. Grade 8, $8.50, and a PSA 10 is $24.50 at 6 sales per year. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw him in sell right now. I think that this is about as popular as this guy's gonna get. I would say let's go ahead and get rid of him, sell him. No reason to hold on to him. And now we got this guy at $5.50 ungraded, 2 sales per week. Grade 8, 0, and a PSA 10 is $17.50 at 1 sale per month. Now this one's a little bit different, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this one in dog water. I don't think he's very popular. I don't see any momentum with him. I think that he's absolute dog water. And now our first gold, and this time we're looking at the electrode, setting at $8.99 ungraded, so $9, 2 sales per week. Grade 8, 20 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $35 at 1 sale per week, so that's actually pretty good. So this one I'm definitely gonna go ahead and slide into cool ungraded. I think it's very deservedly so. And that's where we're going. And now we have the gold bronzong sitting at $5.48 ungraded, 3 sales per week. Grade 8, 10 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $26 at 1 sale per month. Guys, I'm sorry, bronzong community, family, but this thing is absolutely dog water. And now we have the Snorlax gold, which I'm pretty confident in saying that I can remember. This is the most expensive gold card in Sword and Shield for sure. I don't think it's close. Setting at $60 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Phenomenal. Grade 8, 36 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $136 at 1 sale per day. That is crazy. We are definitely 100%. This is no question. This is spicy, and we have our first spicy, ladies and gentlemen, and it is the gold Snorlax. And now we have the gold horn sitting at $5.82 ungraded, 2 sales per week. Grade 8, $8.50, and a PSA 10 is 20 bucks at 6 sales per year. So this one, I'm not going to absolutely throw it in complete dog water. I think you should go ahead and just get rid of it right now. I know we've had cards with very similar numbers around it, but there's gold cards, you know, sometimes it's hard to differentiate. Okay, is this one dog water or should you just sell right now? Gold cards are oddly enough seem to sell well. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the rarity or what, but they just seem to sell better some of the time. So we're going to go ahead and throw it in sell right now. And now we got a fan because it's hot up in this bad boy, sitting at $4.50 ungraded, 2 sales per week. Grade 8, $10.50. And a PSA 10 is $30.75 at 1 sale per month. That's crazy. I wonder why. I have no idea why this price is the way it is, but definitely worthy of cool ungraded. And now we have the gold fog crystal sitting at $8.64 ungraded, 2 sales per week. Grade 8, $6, and a PSA 10 is $25.82 at 1 sale per month. That's not terrible. Guys, this card looks wicked. Selfishly, I would put it in cool ungraded just because I think it'd be cool to have. But I'm definitely going to throw this thing into sell right now at $8.50. And now we got a Viking helmet sitting at $3.84 ungraded, 2 sales per week, 0 grade 8s, and $20.51 at 3 sales per year. Honestly, guys, I would have thought this thing would have had more traction, but unfortunately, this thing is absolutely dog water. So now we're looking at the gold urn. Apparently, this is what I want to happen to me whenever I get cremated. I want a gold urn, okay? Remember that. $4.22 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, $14.50, and a PSA 10 is $30.50 at 1 sale per month. Man, they really love gold bottles of dead people. Definitely going to go ahead and throw this urn into cool ungraded for sure. And now we have our lantern sitting at $4.50 ungraded, 2 sales per week, grade 8, 10 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $25 at 1 sale per month. I don't know why, but I kind of like this card, but unfortunately the prices just aren't wrestling the jimmies. Definitely going to go ahead and throw it in dog water. Now we're going to be looking at the gold psychic energy for this set, and it's $10.62 ungraded, 3 sales per week, $13 for a grade 8, and a PSA 10 is $31 at 1 sale per week. I feel like I usually put the energies in like cool ungraded or sell right now, but I'm definitely going to throw this one in cool ungraded. That's what I'm going to do. I think the energies are cool ungraded worthy, unless these things just absolutely suck, but they should be pretty decent ungraded. And now we're looking at the best energy, the water energy, at $10 ungraded, 3 sales per week, grade 8, $10, and a PSA 10 is $31 at 1 sale per week. This volume is kind of crazy, honestly. I mean, I don't really understand why so many people are buying it unless they're just trying to get ahead of, like, trying to get ahead of something, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but probably gonna be all 3 cool ungraded. Now we have the fighting energy sitting at $6.95, 2 sales per week, no grade 8s, and a PSA 10 is $26 at 1 sale per month. So I wonder why this one is so much different than the other two. It's psychic and water. Maybe the coloring, it just looks better in a slab. I don't know. I'm curious on why. Even the ungraded price is lower on this. I'm really curious on why that is. So with this one, it just doesn't have the numbers the other two have, but it is high enough that I can put it in sell right now. And now we're looking at our first alternate artwork, and it is the Ice Rider Kyrax VMAX. So this thing is sitting at $34 ungraded, 3 sales per week. I didn't know it was that much. Grade 8, 19 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $65 at 1 sale per week. That's pretty good. We're gonna do almost spicy actually. That's actually really impressive. The 1 sale per week is really good. Now we're gonna look at the Zapdos V, looking at $41 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, $48. And a PSA 10 is basically $99 at 3 sales per week. I don't think we've ever had one like right at the cusp of $100. That's kind of crazy. Guys, by definition, this thing is only almost spicy, and here's why. If it was 99 at 1 sale per day, I would have no problem putting it in spicy, but since the 3 sales per week, I'm gonna put it in almost spicy because it is literally almost spicy. Now we have the Shadow Rider V alternate artwork sitting at $17 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, $24, and a PSA 10 is 50 bucks at 1 sale per week. So I'm definitely gonna slide this one into better be a 10 for sure. And now we have the Ice Rider V alternate artwork, and honestly, that thing is kind of crazy. That mountain in the background, it looks really cool. $15 ungraded, 3 sales per week. Grade 8, $11, and a PSA 10 is 50 bucks at 1 sale per week. And this is another better be a 10. Let's go, baby. All right, guys, every single set, we have a card where I'm like, man, I wish I wouldn't have gave this one away. This is the one I wish I wouldn't have given away. The problem is we've given it away like 3 times at this point. I absolutely love this card. I want this card back. I want it for my own personal collection. It looks fantastic, and it's also a pretty good money maker. $40 ungraded at 1 sale per day. Grade 8, 36 bucks. But a PSA 10 is $79 at 3 sales per week. This one is definitely another almost spicy. I love that card. It is such a really, really nice card. I love it. Now we're looking at the Blissey V alternate artwork, sitting at $17 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, 17 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $44 at 2 sales per week. So pretty good. I'm definitely gonna slide this one into better be a 10. I mean, I know it's not at the $50 threshold, but I think it's too good to be cool and graded. Definitely not, and the sale right now is kind of crazy. It's an alternate artwork, so I think it deserves better be a 10. Now we got the Tornadus V setting at $17.50 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, $22, and a PSA 10 is $60 at 1 sale per week. That's really good. I love this card. We've never pulled it. This one is another that's going to slide into better be a 10. Actually, yeah, it's going to slide into better be a 10. If it was just closer to like 65, I'd put it in almost spicy, but I'm going to put it in better be a 10. And now we're looking at the Slow King V alternate artwork, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. This isn't my favorite card. It reminds me of the Drowsy from, I think it's Scarlet and Violet, the IR. It's either Scarlet and Violet or Paldea Evolve. I can't remember which one. The artwork, it's, I like this kind of artwork, but I don't know. This card just doesn't wrestle the jimmies for me. But it's a good seller for sure. $24 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, 26 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $65 at 2 sales per week. That's actually way better than I thought. I did not see this one coming. I thought it was definitely going to be better be a 10 at best, but it's actually almost spicy. And now we have the Galarian Rapidash V alternate artwork, and I gotta be honest, guys, this card does not get nowhere near the amount of hype it should. This is a fantastic card. It is so good. And it's sitting at $35 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, 40 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $71 at 2 sales per week. Guys, this is another one that is textbook almost spicy. And now we're looking at the Articuno V alternate artwork, and it's sitting at $40, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, $32, and a PSA 10 is $97 at 2 sales per week. That's really good. It's so crazy, they're so close. This is another one that is sliding into almost spicy. And now we're looking at the Shadow Rider VMAX, and it's sitting at $43 ungraded, 1 sale per day. I didn't realize it was that much money. Grade 8, 40 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $85 at 2 sales per week. Man, that is really solid. Definitely gonna throw that in almost spicy. And now we're on to the big boys of the set. And guys, I don't know if I've said this or not already, but I love Chillin' Reign. It has really grown on me. When it first came out, I was kind of like, eh. But after we've got on, this set is really good. The Galarian Moltres V is one of my favorite alternate arts in all of Sword and Shield. The coloring, everything is fantastic. I think this is the model they tried to do with the Charizard in the Scarlet and Violet era, and it just didn't come out the same, where it's just like a menacing look of the Pokemon. Here, the Moltres pulls it off great. The Charizard doesn't do the same for me, but this here, it looks fantastic. And it's set at $111 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, 90 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $219 at 1 sale per day. Ladies and gentlemen, we for sure have us a super spicy. Let's go, baby. Over the $200 threshold. We all know where the Blaziken's going, but let's look at the prices. And now we have the Blaziken VMAX alternate artwork. I'm pretty confident in saying this is a top 5 card in the Sword and Shield era. We got one right there. I don't think you guys can see right there, but we actually have one. Braden pulled it when he was sick. It's fantastic that it worked out that way. But anyway, $170 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, $140, and I did not realize this PSA price was this high. PSA 10 for this bad boy is $407 at 1 sale per day. That is really, really good. Guys, this is without a doubt double super spicy for sure. And there you have it. That's our Chillin' Reign tier list, and it looks pretty good. There you have it, guys. That is today's tier list for Chillin' Reign. I hope you guys get some enjoyment out of this video. I hope you guys use the prices for whatever you're doing. I know some people that use it to use the pricing on their websites and stuff like that. Shout out to Fan Rips. Definitely check them out. I love this set. I'm sorry it's random, but I do love this set. Remember, this Saturday from 10 to 2, we're going to be doing a live stream where we are cracking packs all day long. Just nothing. I don't think we're going to be doing any pack battles or anything like that. I think it's literally just going to be cracking packs with a whole bunch of kids and people. Like they're throwing a big giant 20th anniversary party at Sports Clips on Dixie Highway, and they invited us to do like a little partnership with them. So shout out to them. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys support it. If you're local in town, they're doing $20 MVPs, which is where you can get your head rubbed, nice steam towel, a little back massage, along with your haircut. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it. So make sure you check that thing out. We go live every other Sunday. Saturdays has been kind of crazy because UFC fight this past Saturday, and then this Saturday we're gonna be going live there. So I don't know how we're gonna work that out, but I don't know. Either way, guys, make sure you check out Monday's video. We do a premiere for every single video we drop. That was a whole lot for the end of the video. I'm sorry. Thank you, guys. Poke Factory out. Peace.